What's the name?
What was that?
She was on TVN. What was the name of the video?
Richard Smallwood and Shaka.
Richard Smallwood, they got the Jamie. Got it. Feel like a war.
Shalom, shalom. Y'all, you know, so I thought I was broadcasting. Y'all, give me another light in here. Light, just really. Melchizedek. Genesis, get that stool out of there so I can have something to set that light on. Sabbath shalom. Witherspoon. Christia. Hadassah. Sabbath shalom, Rob. Bin Qadesh. Shabbat shalom.
Which one is it?
It's that one.
Okay. You want me to hit it?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, we waiting.
His mission was supposed to be quick. I need upsies.
Just, yeah. I made it over. We're gonna have to sing that other one again. Millions.
Mr. Richard Smallwood, ladies and gentlemen.
Could you turn it up on yours?
This world sometimes seems cruel and cold. Pain does please my very soul. There's a place, secret place, a place that I can go. It's a place of peace where love abides, where justice reigns and Yah resides. It's a place, a secret place, a place where I can go, and He shall hide me in your tabernacle of the rain, Lord, and even when my enemy pursue me, you keep me safe from harm in my heart, filled with pain. No peace it seems I find again. I find a place, secret place, a place where I can go, and for you shall hide me in your tabernacle from rain and storm.
And even when my enemies pursue me, you keep me safe. Oh, there is safety in your tabernacle, and there is protection in your tabernacle. There is in your tabernacle. Oh, there is sanctuary in your tabernacle. Yah, take me to your tabernacle. I want to go, I got to go. Oh, I'd be in your secret place where you hide me, in your dwelling place. There is a place, secret place, a place where I go. Secret place, wanna go? Ooh, yeah, yeah. Do that other one, baby. Do that other one. Yeah, do that one. Do that one.
It was tomorrow.
No, it was Millions.
Look, we all know we should.
If I could just make it in there. If I walk through that city bright and fair, yeah. There probably 1,000 things I want to tell ya. Oh, that day. Oh, that day. That day. Ooh, I just begin to cry and wipe the tears from my eyes. And I'll say thanks. He'll ask why. This will be my reply. No, millions didn't make it, but I was. Millions didn't make it, but I was. Ain't old to know. There will probably be 1,000 things that I want to tell the Lord. Talk to the Lord on that day. I'll just begin to cry. He'll wipe the tears from my eyes. I'll say thanks and he'll ask why. And this will my reply. You know, millions didn't make it. One of the ones, hey. I'm gonna tell everybody. Millions didn't make it, but I was one of the ones who did. You see, I made it over. My trials and tribulations, and persecution, I was one of the ones who did. Hey. Ooh. I'm so glad to tell you now, oh, and I'm mighty glad to let you know. Oh, you see, I made it over. Been through the hard trials and tribulations. I was one of the ones who did, you see. Had folks that believe I wouldn't make it, but I want to testify tonight. I made it. Just so a number no man could number, and I was in that number. Hey, look at me. I'm walking on streets of gold, live to never grow old. Huh? Hey, hallelujah. Woo, but could you imagine that though?
Okay, Google. What's a good substitute for
Praise him.
He wiped the tears from your eyes, and you say thanks, and he said, he asked why, and you said millions didn't make it, but millions of Hebrew Israelites didn't make it, but I was one of the ones that did. Ooh, 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 ooh. I wouldn't want to stand up again. I just want to lay prostrate. Good grief. Oh. Oh boy. So we got a lot to be encouraged about, y'all. All are eligible. This is the time that we should be putting on the wedding garment. Time that we should prepare our hearts as good ground. No matter what the condition was, we all can improve our situation. Our destiny is in our own hands. Our own hands. Millions didn't make it, and they could have. They could have made it. I know what people teach. No, it's just certain people just going to be lost because the Lord made them to be lost. I don't believe that. I can't accept that. People who teach that don't know the Most High. They don't know him. They are demons. They need to stop teaching that. Just stop teaching it. Teaching that. They're teaching people that there's no hope for them. Oh boy. But I just think somebody's asking a song for you, honey.
What's that?
A request for you to sing.
Huh?
Pick something you want to sing.
I want to sing.
You want to sing.
Oh boy. Oh, we wow! I don't know what I want to sing. Now that's kind of shocking me. Oh, you want to pick one?
The Saints. Oh, okay.
No. I want you to pick for me. Okay, give me some time on that. Please. Come back to me next week. Come back to me.
Hey, Sean Price, what's going on, brother? Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom to all.
Oh, no. That's a nice song.
What you gonna sing, baby?
I'm looking to see what I can find. Just keep talking. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Find something.
So that's one of my favorites. Millions didn't make it, but I was one of the ones who did. Oh, boy. Oh, why you laughing, Genesis? What? He ain't even doing that. You laughing about something else, Genesis. What you laughing about?
I know. I was just laughing, y'all. I was just.
Oh, okay. Make it up. You got it? You found what you got? Want
No,
to
I
do?
didn't find it yet.
Okay. They said, be encouraged, my sister.
Okay, I will. That's what you got a fan base. Oh, wow, that's right.
How would you say that?
I'm trying to think, what was I reading today? Maybe.
Oh, no, I didn't find it.
What is it?
That's not a song. I know what I can sing. But you need to y'all can join in with me.
What is it, baby?
We can sing as a
What is it?
on the battlefield.
No, something else, honey. They want to hear you sing. A solo dolo.
Yeah, I'll sing it, you know. You would sing. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, that's a good song.
What?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
That's not that. What is that? She's saying.
Wherever I go. Oh, no, don't sing that one. Don't sing that one. Don't sing that one.
Just keep looking for you.
No, don't sing that one because it's kind of backwards. Unless you sing it, you got to change the lyrics around.
You close the sheets. Yeah, but like
I wanted to find this one.
I'll move to.
And so, but it's not really.
You can't find
It's
nothing?
just the lyrics. Hold on. Let me find it. I want to spoil it.
It kind of like repeating stuff.
I heard this, you said this.
Oh,
To
you
my
did?
person.
But I think I wanted the lyrics. Hold on. I think I might have some. Just go ahead on and read it until I find it.
Okay.
What?
A strong point.
You know what I would like to sing? Hold on.
Change something.
No. Hold on. Holding on.
Okay, but what you sing some with me?
Y'all seen that one?
I got one. You
What
can-
song?
What's that song about? What with the BB?
I got something for me. And he gonna like this.
Oh yeah, I know.
She's a little wild out there, Sandy Panties.
Oh, we never attempt that.
Oh, really?
This is a good song though.
As a tea of You know that one?
No, but I know much too high price me. I can sing that.
Oh, okay, we can sing that. Yeah, let's do. That's good. That's good.
But I need the lyrics though. I'm trying to find one for lyrics.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. We're gonna do a duet. Do a duet for the saints. The saints of Yah.
Find the lyrics. Let me see. They got the lyrics.
I know the song.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just stumble behind you then. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Shut up.
Okay, I think I
We're gonna have to get some tracks of these songs so we can sing it on the internet. Okay. Woo-hoo! I started off. Your love endured the cross. I sit all shame. That afternoon when midnight fell, your suffering plead my name. Is where fear became the open door to paradise because you paid such high a price. You paid much too high a price for me. The tears, the blood, the pain. To have my soul just stirred at times and never truly changed. You deserve a fiery love that won't ignore your sacrifice because you paid much too high a price. Your grace inspires my heart. Rise above the sea and all the earth and I want to live this changing world of love. That's truly saved my life. A love that fades over you paid much too high. Your pride for me, your blood the rain. Go ahead, sing it, baby. My soul, that's yet never you deserve a fiery love that won't ignore your sacrifice. Because you paid too high a price. He's about dead. Feel with love, Emmanuel's grace, and sinless blood be you deserve that fiery love that won't ignore your sacrifice, because you gave much too high a price. Boy, we haven't sang that song. We need to practice that one. What is this? I can't remember what it is, but I know once it starts going, I'm gonna get it. No. What? Okay, what's this? What's this? Throne in heaven, come to Bethlehem, and I will not forget the way He loved me with. I can't remember the song. And everywhere He traveled, He spoke with words of love. That son He goes to any distance. I can't remember this. Show how my was worthy of. That dusty road turned to Calvary. The kind forget road to Sunday I might see them live the cross. Okay, I got it now. He loved me with the cross. To dance to the perfect love. He loved me at all costs. I'm going to say at all costs, not the cross. He knew from the beginning the price he had to pay. Heart had grown so far beyond what other love could give. I was on that hillside to see him on that tree. As the years was placed upon him, I know somehow he saw me. He loved me with all cause. He loved me with all loss. In answer to the call of love, he loved me with all loss. I could not imagine what loving me. Calvary and love me with the cross. A sinner too, betrayed by all my sins, had not been for Yeshua, and I know he loved me then, and he loved me with the cross. He loved me with the cross, all cause. In answer to the call of love, he loved me with all cause. Oh, I could not imagine what loving with a God. My Yeshua went to Calvary and loved me with all God. Boy, them some big songs. What? Them some big songs, boy. Woo, boy. I ain't heard that song in years. But anyway, we just worshiping, y'all. Worshiping. Doing the best we can. we just doing the best we can with what we got, y'all. Play that, baby. Play that, baby. Hold on. No. Hold on. Hey, keep on. Oh, that's the jam there, boy. We're gonna start pop locking and everything. Hey, woo! Start breaking some furniture. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, everybody sing. Everybody sing. Come on. Clap it up. Come on. Hey. Come on now. Come on. It's a little bit longer. Come on, y'all, clap. Come on. Party. Hey, keep on holding on. Yeah, just like he told us. He's coming back again. Everyone is waiting for glory. So it's true to the end. Hey. You gotta stand. Hey. Keep on holding on. Don't be very long. Oh. And I'm come on, tap it up. The master told us, come up our place, hey, coming back to receive us, and we will be ever saved by grace. Hear the same call, promise, and it won't be very long. All right, keep on holding on. Hold on. Don't let go. No. Hold on. No. Okay, we get to the break, y'all. We get to the break. It will be every long. Come in, sweet living real long, won't be very long. But it won't be very long. Hold on. Don't let go. Oh. It ain't over. Hey, yeah. No, well, not Jesus. Yeah. Hold on, he's holding on. You know it won't be very long. Hold on, keep on holding on. Don't let it go. Keep on holding on. Okay. Ah. Ooh. I don't know what this is. This old school. We're going back to the back. I can't remember what this is. I can't remember what that is, but school. They it's some old school funk worship, you know. Boom, bang, boom, bang, bang, boom, bang, bang, you know. They put the funk in the gospel back then. Yeah. That was that old school funk gospel there. Earth, Wind, and Fire gospel. Boy. Yeah, I worked up a sweat, didn't I? But anyway, you know, we had our testimony services before we started and everything. We had testimonies and everybody was, you know, reviewing their week and all the blessings that the Most High brought to them and they brought to other people during the week. And, you know, brought some closure to some things in the fam. Good on the Sabbath, you know, and coming clean with some things, you know, confessing sins and all that kind of stuff, you know, keeping the atonement in the family on point, keeping the atonement in the family, you know, making sure. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah. So I got something I want to read, something I want to share with you, and it's based on, okay, which I shared yesterday. And for the people I didn't greet, Sabbath Shalom, Mariah, Israel, it's good to see you. In good spirits. And you know what I'm going to do for anybody who wants to give testimony. We're going to have a testimony, a live chat testimony service. Maybe you got a testimony, something that encourage people, something that that you gain a victory over that you can share. You know, nothing personal, hopefully. You know, I mean, you know, I'm talking about sensitive. But I'm going to open the chat room up if somebody want to give a testimony of how, you know, the Most High has been good to you and your family. So I'm going to open up this so I don't be hearing myself talk on here. Hey. Mm-hmm. I'm going to put the link in the room.
Okay.
Okay, that's the link. Get somebody who wants to. If you don't want to, that's fine. You know, but yeah, it's the Genesis. Where did you just get that? Out the oven, right?
No, it's not in the oven.
What is that?
This is lasagna.
Okay, where was it? You know where it was?
Right on the counter.
Yeah, but you know where it's been the whole time?
Where?
In the oven.
It's not hot. It's not. It's like room temperature now.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay, since we're in the season of the year of the Passover, why don't we read that? The Passover. Eve, could you get mine? No, get by Tia. She says she knows exactly where it is because she was cleaning up. Get my Bible wherever you put it. Thank you, baby. Okay. Let's look at Exodus chapter 12. Exodus 12. Exodus chapter 12. And the Elohim spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Speak ye to all the congregation of Yashraala, Israel, saying, in the 10th month, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. And if that for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto him, his house, take it according to the number of souls. Every man according to his eating shall make your count for the lamb. So it's like already built into everything that we did as a people was sharing. Everything was based on sharing, y'all. Giving. Not a competition of who could take the most, but who could give the most. And guess what? you add on top of that. No, you add on the foundation of all that, everybody that's doing it is born again. Wow. You know what kind of people you would have? You know what kind of people you would have if the Mashiach was living in them? And that is why they gave and gave and gave and gave. You know what kind of people, you know what kind of families we would have? You know what kind of individuals we would be? You would never lack nothing. It's be given to you. Fast as you give it away, I mean, it come back 100 times. It would multiply. But we're scared about what we're not going to get back. And rightly so. And rightly so. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're dealing with a group of people that's not born again. Most people are not born again. Yeah, they talk that talk. But when it come right down to the brass tack, the nuts and bolts, So you got a good reason to have some reservation. Supposed to be given in the first place because of Yahuwah, not because what you can get back. You see what I'm saying? There's some balance here, y'all. People should treat you the way you treat them. They should been over as much as you've been over and more. But people don't look that way. Some people are going to meet you right where you met them at, and that's it about it. They're not going to go one step forward. Ask me for a favor last night. And so I went to fulfill the favor today. And as I was going, the Most High told me, give them that and half of what they ask. Give them all of what they ask and then give them half more of what they didn't ask for. And I did it. Now, when the person sees this, it's going to like blow their mind. Now, what? Just hold on. I told the person, when you get it, call me. They called me. But guess what? I missed the call. I missed the call. They haven't called back. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to tell you what I would do. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm actually happy. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I don't know what they're going through on the other end. But if it was me and somebody gave me what I asked for, half of what I asked for, I would have sent them a text, a telegram. I would have sent a pigeon to their house. I would have made a paper airplane and threw it in the air. I would have did something. I would have did Morse codes. I would did smoke signals. I would have did something. That's just me. That's me. I don't expect for everybody to do that. I don't expect for everybody to do that. But that's me. And I want to tell you, that's the right thing to do. If somebody give you what you asked for, and then they give you half that and a half more of what you asked for, you should be very aggressive in showing your appreciation. You don't do just what they said. Call me. And then if you don't get them, you say, oh, okay, well, I called them, so I'm done. My job is done. No, you don't do that. I'm not saying that the person did that. I'm not saying that the person did that. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to show you how to be grateful when you're a receiver. You don't have to worship the person, but just show gratitude. That's all. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? The person that asked the favor of you, guess what? They don't even like you. Use the last person in the world and they ask you. So add that to the equation, because that means a lot in the Most High's eye. Add that to the equation. The person don't even like you. They say all kind of stuff. They've said all kind of stuff about you and say all kind of stuff about you. Great is your reward in the kingdom, y'all. Yeah, people supposed to be right. They supposed to be right. But how the wicked gonna ever learn right if they don't see right? You know what I'm saying? The wicked, there are some people that are never, no matter what they do, they're not gonna be saved because they just wicked. The choices they make, not because the Most High made them that way. They're just gonna be, they bent on wickedness. You're all of the kingdom that they ever gonna see. You're it. So you might as well give it to them. With a smile, no strings attached, nothing. Give it to them. Now I could have took advantage and gave a nice little teaching to the person, but you know what? I said a little something, but then I pulled back and I said, no, I'm gonna preach another sermon with my actions. I'm gonna do that. Now I was at liberty to go the other way and just give a verbal and actions. But I said, you know what, I'm just gonna give them that. This is the only reason why they're calling me. And then after I said I was going to give it to them, then they asked me how I was doing. You see what I'm talking about? Then they asked me. But I always give leeway. Maybe they was in desperation, whatever. I don't know what kind of mental pressure they under, whatever. But you know what? Manners go a good way. Manners go a good way. But I'm not going to stress over that. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't follow every technicality and cross all their letters and go through the proper etiquette and protocols and all those kind of things. I'm not going to. No, I'm going to sit back and discern and build memories with a person. Build memories with people. So I really feel good. I feel good when I'm able to help people. I feel good when they are satisfied, and I feel even better when I do what they ask and then do above what they ask and beyond what they ask. I love it. I love it. And then not even looking for nothing back. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. To give me, the Bible says, "I have not seen, ear have not heard." So I'm not worried. One way or the other. Now I can't see what's going on in this chat room. I haven't been able to see what's going on in the chat room since. Okay, there you go. Wow, Witherspoon. Wow. You know, yeah, that's kind of tough. But he was going to give you a new family. He said he promised you that. And what he said, I think he said the same thing over there in what, Matthew 10. Let's look at that. I know we're reading the Passover, but let me go over there right quick. No, I must be Matthew 19. Matthew 19. 19:29. Yeah, 19:29. And everyone that hath forsaken house, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Exactly. Exactly. At least you got your family, your immediate family, your husband and your children. Yeah, this is tough. Yeah, Mariah Israel going through the same thing. So let's get back to this Exodus. Every man according to his eating shall make your count of the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish. You hear that? The lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Take it out from the sheep or from the goats, and ye shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. So the lambs that we're supposed to eat on the Passover, y'all, we're supposed to be raising the lamb. We're supposed to be raising the lambs, y'all. The lambs that you eat on the Passover, yeah, there's a specific way and place that these lambs got to come from. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. You shall take it out from among the sheep or from among the goats, and ye shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month. The assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening, and they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two posts and on the upper posts of the house, wherein they shall eat it. And they shall eat the flesh in the night, roast it with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water, but roast with fire, with his legs and with the purtenance thereof. And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning. And that which remaineth of it in the morning, ye shall burn it with fire. After you eat lamb, y'all, there's supposed to be something left over. And that which is left over is supposed to be burned in the morning. Okay? Here, the Passover feast. And they shall eat the flesh at night and roast it with fire and unleavened bread and with bitter herbs. You don't supposed to fry it. It don't say fry it, y'all. Yeah, it's grilled. It's basically grilled or on an open fire. Same thing. Grill, roasted, or whatever. The same thing. Eat not of it raw or sodden at all with water, but roast with fire his head with his legs and with the pertinence thereof. So this is not something you're supposed to do. Go to the food store and get like part of a lamb. You're supposed to roast it with the guts and everything. All that stuff's supposed to go with it. You see? So you don't go and get lamb chops and no, that's not what was going on. Just eat some lamb chops if you're gonna eat lamb chops, but don't say you're having the Passover. Just have some barbecue lamb chops or whatever, fried lamb chops, but you know. And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning. And that which remaineth of it in the morning, ye shall burn with fire. And thus shall ye eat it with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand. And ye shall eat it in haste. And it is the Lord's, it is Yahuwah's Passover. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. Gods here, it represents the officials of Egypt. The gods of Egypt are the officials of Egypt, the dignitaries of Egypt. Okay. Just like Israel had gods in it, and they were the judges, the priests, the Levites. Well, Egypt had their own gods too. It would be the priests, the dignitaries, the diplomats, and the legislative, executive, and judicial branches of the government. Those are the gods. The word gods often means just rulers. That's what it means, rulers. Okay, just a little something. Because when people think gods, they're thinking deities all the time, but it's not all the time deities like that. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. It will be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast of your Elohim throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. The first day ye shall put away leaven out of your house. For whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day until the seventh day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. And if the first day, and in the first day, there shall be a holy convocation. And in the seventh day, there shall be a holy convocation. It's just a party. A convocation is a party, a gathering, assembly, and a party. And in the seventh day, there shall be a holy convocation. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread. For in the selfsame day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in all your generations by an ordinance forever. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, at even, ye shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month, until the 21st. 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your house. For whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel. Whether he be stranger, you heard that, right? Whether he be a stranger or born in the land. Strangers, yeah, strangers. Ye shall eat nothing leavened. In all your habitation shall ye eat unleavened bread. Then Moshe called for all the elders of Israel. Draw out and take you a lamb according to your families, and kill the Passover. And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop and drip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike the lintel and the two side posts with the blood that is in the basin. So this is supposed to be done on the Passover. You're supposed to put blood on the front of your doors, on the sides of your doors, okay? And none of you shall go out at the door of the house until the morning, part of the Passover. And I be wondering if people know this, because people be having the Passover feast at hotels and all kind of stuff. And what are they going to do? Go to the front of the hotel lobby and put blood on the, so they rent out big halls and make the hotel rich, keeping the Passover there, which I really don't get. For your Elohim will pass through and smite the Egyptians when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts. And the Elohim will pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come in. A hotel, y'all. When people are constantly going in and out of hotels, checking in, checking out, it's you know what I'm saying? People not thinking this through, Mariah. I'm actually cracking myself up. So you're going to rent out a hotel where people are checking in and checking out. All kinds of stuff is going on in the hotel all night long, all day long. And y'all going to have a Passover. Why make the hotel rich? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why make the hotel rich? You invite over 1,000 people and rent out a huge hall to make the hotel person rich. So they're going to get rich off the Passover? Really? Really, y'all? Y'all love Esau that much. Y'all want to make him rich on the Passover. The exact opposite happened on the Passover, y'all. The Egyptians came to the Israelites. The Egyptians came to the Israelites and gave them wealth. Gave them wealth. They wasn't losing money. They got rich on the Passover. What do we do? What do we do? We're smarter than the Most High, so we're going to rent a hall. They're going to keep the Passover? Oh, good. Yeah. And Esau saying, I love the Passover. Cha-ching, Cha-ching. And these are the people that say Esau is the devil. These are the people that say Esau is the devil, playing in Esau's hand left and right. The reason why people are throwing all these Passover feasts, y'all, is to get rich. The profits with the hotel. They splitting the profits with the hotel owners just so they can get their cut. That's why they got to have big gatherings like that. It's a scheme, y'all. It's a scheme. You're getting played again. You're getting played again. They pimping you with the Passover feast. That's why they stress it so much, the letter of the law, because they know it's cha-ching for them. And Esau. They happy to know that Esau is about to get paid, and they about to get paid. Oh, okay, no problem. You can't stand the people that own the hotel, but you ask them, could we keep the Passover at your hotel? What kind of madness is this? And these are the top leaders in Israel. And nobody got enough sense to see what they're doing. They don't care what they're doing, long as they get paid. Long as they can fleece the flock. Is anything I'm saying make sense? On the Passover, y'all, the children of Israel got rich. They got rich. They got reparations and all kinds of stuff. They got above and beyond what they, but you see what we doing, right? We getting poor every time the Passover comes. And we're calling Esau the devil. Really? Esau's the devil, huh? It's some Israelites that's a demon. It's just it's just a pimp game, y'all. That's all it is, y'all. They make you guilty for not keeping the Passover with them, pay them to keep the Passover and give a cut to Esau. Y'all, it's the oldest. Come on, y'all. This is old stuff. This is stuff we should have learned in the world. You know, this is tired. This is the tired material. This is the B material. But see, we let people control our consciences. And once they can control our conscience, they could put guilt on us. And once they can control us with guilt, they can get into your wallet. They can get into your marriage. They can get into your husband. They can get into your wife. They can get into your kids. Because you forfeited your conscience for some unbiblical reason. So it says, and it shall come to pass when your children shall say unto you, what meaneth ye by this service? That ye shall say, it is a sacrifice to Yahuwah's Passover, who passes over the house of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians and delivered our houses, and the people bowed the head and worship. Did y'all hear that, y'all? Did you hear that? Let me read that again. That ye shall say, it is the sacrifice of Yahuwah's Passover, who passed over the house of the children of Yashra'Allah in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians and delivered. Watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. And delivered. What is deliverance? When you're delivered, do you have to pay somebody when you're delivered? Hello? Do you have to pay a fee when you're delivered? Did they have to pay a fee? Let's be specific to the story, to the context of the story. Did they have to pay anything to get free? Did they have to pay anything to keep the Passover? No, y'all. So what's going on here? What's going on? These guys got to rent a hall to keep the Passover. So they got to make their congregation subject to payments in order to keep the Passover. Wow. They're going to make the congregation subject to a payment in order to keep the Passover. Moses went to Pharaoh and said, let my people go. Our leaders are going to these hotels and saying, hey, could you house us? Could you house us? Could you put us up to keep the Passover Massa? Y'all, the reason why these guys argues about the feast days and all this stuff all the time is because they're trying to get you in a hall somewhere so you can pay payments to Esau and so they can get a cut. That's what this is, y'all. This is old stuff. This is old Christian moves they doing. The Christian moonwalk. You look like you're going forward, but you're really going backwards. And the children of Israel went away and did as Yahuwah had commanded Moses and Aaron. So they did. And it came to pass that at midnight, the Most High smote all the firstborn of the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on the throne unto the firstborn of the captives that was in the dungeon. Firstborn of cattle, and all the firstborn of cattle. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, rise up. You know what he really said, right? He said, rise up and get you forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel. When these Passover feasts are finished at these hotels, you know what the hotel owners say? Come again. We're glad to have, we enjoyed having you. Come again. Come again, little slaves. Come back to Papa Daddy next year. But what did Pharaoh say? He didn't say come back. He said, and go serve the Elohim as you have said. Take your flocks and your herds as ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also. For a blessing. The man is hurt, y'all. His son died. He's hurt, and now he's asking the prophet, the living prophet, for a blessing. Exactly. Malchio. Exactly. 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 Mariah, come back to white mommy and white daddy next year. We love to keep the feast with you, you little Negro, Hebrew Israelite Negroes. We love it. It's a blessing to us. Every year, the Most High opens up the windows of heaven for us with your Passover. I'm going to tell you, you know how many these Hebrew Israelite leaders got to die? God is going to put them in a meat grinder, making us look stupid in front of people. People mocking us. They mocking us. They mocking our feast days. We're mocking our feast days. Holding mock feast days in a hotel. What an abomination that is. Who thought of that abomination? Who got that started? You know, it was some One West person, One West demon. And verse 33, and the Egyptians were urgent upon the people that they might send them out of the land in haste, for they said, we be as dead men. And the people took their draught before it was leavened, dough before it was leavened, their kneading troughs, being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders. And the children of Israel did according to the work of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels and silver and jewels and gold and raiment. And the Elohim gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptian, so that they lent unto them such things as they required, and they spoiled the Egyptians. Look at this, y'all. It says they spoiled the Egyptians. That means they took booty. Booty means they took plunder, wealth away from the Egyptians. What do we do on the Passover? The exact opposite. That's how you know what we're doing is of Satan. It's all what Satan does is always opposite. It's always opposite. That shouldn't surprise us, really, y'all. Here, we take wealth from the Egyptians. Today, we're giving wealth to the Egyptians. And nobody's saying nothing about that. Nobody having a problem. Biblical. They say if you don't keep the feast days with them, you're being cut off from Israel. Shut your mouth. You're just lying. You ain't gonna be in control of my conscience and my brain and my common sense. People getting sucked into all these little gimmicks. Somebody gonna come to y'all if they haven't already, and they're gonna make you feel guilty about not keeping the Passover with them at the Hyatt Hotel. They're going to feel guilty. To make you feel guilty, telling you got the devil on you and all this stuff. You the devil the Bible speaks of. Just ignore them, y'all. Ask them where they're going to keep it at. Ask them where they're going to keep it at. And watch how they look like fools when you start asking them real simple questions. Watch how they get angry. Watch how they start raging. You start hitting people the truth and they start losing their composure. Well, if it's a lie, why are you upset? Where in the Bible do it say, hold your Passover feast at a hotel? Where is that at? Where is it in the Bible where you rent a facility to hold the Passover? Where is that at? I want to see that scripture. Don't let these people get in your head. Don't let them get in your head. These people are demons. They are destroying families, y'all. They're destroying souls. Whole families are being lost because of this stuff. This Passover fetish. All under the guise of statute, laws, and commandments. Statute, laws. Shut up. You ain't like the lawyer that's over there in Matthew 10. They ain't never kept the law. I would tell them this to their face. Exactly. Ask them how much they paid Esau last year to keep the feast. And then ask them where in the Bible do you have to pay Esau to keep the feast? Where do you have to pay the Egyptians to rent a facility to keep the Passover? It just don't even make sense, y'all. It's just stupid. And a lot of people getting duped into this because they don't have a person like myself that's going to just give them the knowledge and they don't owe them nothing. Just give them the knowledge and they don't know. You don't owe me nothing. I just want you not to be deceived. That's the greatest price you could give me. Don't be a fool. Ask them questions. If they asking for your money, ask them some questions. You can't ask them no questions because they know scriptures. So what? They don't know no scriptures. They don't know the scriptures no better than the devil do. And the children of Israel did according to the work. And you wonder why in the book of Malachi he said, I detest your solemn feasts. I detest your solemn feasts. They are an abomination. Well, look at the stuff that's doing. We're paying Esau to keep the feast, y'all. Damn. I'm sorry. Yeah, but he ain't tell you. Yeah, he told you how much he spent, but he ain't tell you how much he pocketed. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he said how much he spent, which was probably a lie. But he didn't tell you how much he pocketed. Hey, y'all, it's nothing wrong with having a for-profit business. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with having a for-profit business. But don't try to pimp the Most High's people and the Most High's and defile the feast days by pimping those things and using them as a fulcrum to make money and filthy lucre. That's all I'm saying. Matter of fact, all of us should have a for-profit business in our home. But let's don't pimp out the Most High. Statutes, commandments. We're going to pimp out the commandments, statutes, and the laws. Man, If I could regurgitate right now, I would. That's how sick this kind of stuff makes me. The people took, okay, verse 35. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels, silver, jewels, gold, and raiment, and gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required. So whatever they asked, they gave it to them. And they spoiled the Egyptians. And the children, they spoiled the Egyptians. It don't say nothing about the Egyptians spoiling the children of Israel. Because that's what's going on now. These leaders set us up to be spoiled. That's all. They use these feast days for a day for Esau to spoil us. Take victuals from us. And the children of Israel journeyed from Ramesses to Succoth, about 600,000 on foot that were men besides children, and a mixed multitude. Hold on. And a mixed multitude. Hold on. And a mixed multitude. Hold on. And a mixed multitude went up also with them. Uh-oh. Now what you do? Throw the Bible away? What you do now? A mixed multitude went up with them. I didn't put that in the scriptures. I did not put that in the scriptures, y'all. I'm not sitting here lying. I'm reading it word for word. And a mixed multitude also went with them, and flocks and herds, even very much cattle. No doubt the children of Israel were married to other Egyptians and other people that was all over the world. Because remember, Egypt is a world power. So you're going to have all kind of nations represented in Egypt. You're going to have all kind of people. Our people intermarried with their people, had children with them. And so here you got the mixed multitude. And then you had people that were relatives that were dependent on Israelites. So it was a basket full of other people that were called the mixed multitude. Mamsers. Hello. Or what people call today bastards. Now throw the Bible out because you don't like what it said right there. Exactly, Murad. There has to be a mixed multitude. And a mixed multitude went up also with them, and flocks and herds, even very much cattle. And they baked unleavened cakes of the dough, which they brought forth out of Egypt, for it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt and could not tarry, neither had they prepared for themselves any victuals. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 400. So they were not captives for 430 years. They sojourned there for 430 years. You see, they wasn't captives there for 430 years. Okay, verse 40. Verse 40. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, even the self-same day, it came to pass that all the hosts of the Elohim went out from the land of Egypt. It is a night to be much observed unto the Elohim for bringing them out of the land of Egypt. So this is telling us from the time that all Israel got to Egypt to the time that they left, the very day that they got in, earlier is the very day that they left. So that means a perfect 430 years sojourning in Egypt. That don't mean they were slaves in Egypt for 430 years. They sojourned there. And part of that sojourning was a captivity. You follow that? Because a lot of people think that Israel was captive in Egypt for 430 years, but they were not. And I'm thinking about this. When do they count the 400? When do the 430 days begin? And looking at the story of Joseph, if you go back to Genesis, I think chapter 38, have to begin after Isaac got there. When Isaac first got into Egypt, I think that's when you first start counting from the 430 years. Because remember, Joseph had to send for his father. Not Isaac, Jacob, not Isaac, Jacob. I meant to say Jacob. Joseph had to send for his father. So when Israel got into Egypt, when you count, that's when the 430 years have to start. Because remember, Jacob's name was changed from what? From Jacob to Israel. So Israel, in the truest sense, did not go into Egypt to sojourn until Israel got there. So send for him. Y'all following me here? So from the very day that he sets foot into Egypt and sees Joseph for the first time, that's when the 430 years began. When Israel went there, the father of the 12 tribes, he wasn't a slave. He was an honored guest, if you remember. Is anybody following me here? Okay, good. So, yeah. Okay, verse 42. It is a night to be much observed unto the Elohim for bringing them out of the land of Egypt. This is that night of the Elohim to be observed, the children of Israel in their generations. And the Elohim said, I wouldn't just say Yahuwah instead of Lord. And Yahuwah said unto Moses and Aaron, this is the ordinance of the Passover. There shall no stranger eat thereof, but every man's servant that is bought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then shall he eat thereof. Okay? So a stranger could not eat of the Passover unless he was circumcised. Hey, y'all, it's all kind of guys keeping the Passover, and many of them are not even circumcised, let alone heart circumcision. Forget about heart circumcision. So not only are we paying Esau to keep the Passover, Not only are guys not physically circumcised, but they're not even circumcised in their hearts, y'all. So the whole thing is an abomination. It's just an abomination. It's just something somebody's going to have to be killed for. There's going to have to be a price for all these mock Passovers. It's going to have to be all these mock Passovers that they're keeping in the flesh. Somebody's got to die. Period. Somebody's got to be killed. Because it's bad, y'all. It's bad. It's a form. That's all it is. A hollow form with no guts to it. But every man's servant that be brought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then shall ye eat thereof. A foreigner and a hired servant shall not eat thereof. In one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth aught of the flesh abroad out of the house. And when you keep the Passover, you're supposed to keep it in your house, not a hotel. Now that just, y'all, I'm throwing daggers everywhere. I'm throwing daggers everywhere. You're supposed to keep it in your house. Did you hear me? The reason why these people don't want you to keep it in your house because they can't make no money. Hello. They don't encourage you to keep it in your house because they can't make no money. That's why they got to get Esau's permission to have it in a hall. They don't want you to keep this in your home. How they going to make money if you keep it in your home like the Bible says? And then guess where your home had to be? It had to be in Israel, y'all. So it's just all kinds of logistical problems with this. All these mock Passover feasts they keeping. It's just a fundraiser, y'all. They masking a fundraiser as the Passover. That's all. It's just TBN all over again. It's just another telethon. Come on, y'all. Stop. Pony show. And the Most High is not happy, y'all. The Most High is not happy with this stuff, y'all. It's making us look like fools in front of everybody. Now, this is something you should be ashamed about. In one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth aught of the flesh abroad. The house. You don't supposed to carry it abroad, out of the house. The Passover don't supposed to leave your home. All the congregation of Israel shall keep it. And when a stranger that sojourn with thee and will keep the Passover to Yahuwah, let all his males be circumcised. And then let him come near and keep it. And he shall be as one that is born in the land. For no uncircumcised person shall eat thereof. One law shall be to him that is homeborn and unto the stranger that sojourneth among you. Thus did all the children of Israel as Yahuwah commanded Moses and Aaron. Moses and Aaron represents the prophet and the priest. Where's the prophet and the priest in all these little feasts they be keeping? You get 5 guys together with a do-rag and some fringes and they think stop. It's just fake everything. Fake priests, fake elders, fake. Everything is mock everything. And the worship is mock too. The worship ain't real. You know it ain't real by looking at the rest of the stuff they doing. It ain't even real. Thus did all the children of Israel as Yahuwah commanded Moses and Aaron. Hey y'all, you're going to have a living prophet and you're going to have a priest in order to keep the Passover. You got to have a descendant of Aaron to keep the Passover, y'all. I don't know what Esau, the hotel owner, is the priest or the elder. I mean, which one is he? Because you're giving him an offering just to do it, like he's a priest. And it's called Hyatt Hotel. And it came to pass the selfsame day that Yahuwah did bring the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt by their armies. So that's the whole chapter. That's the whole chapter. Condemn me for not keeping the Passover at the hotel. I get it. I know they're going to say I should be cut off because I didn't meet them at the hotel to keep the Passover. I get it. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm cut off. I'll be cut off then. I know I'm going to be condemned because I ain't giving nobody a Passover fee that they can split with Esau, themselves, and the bank that they're going to deposit the money in. I get it. Well, if I'm condemned, fine. I wasn't. If that's what condemnation is, I got it. It's all over me because I'm just not going to fall for that. You're going to have to do better with that. You're going to have to come with better material than that. So it's been a blessing. I guess nobody has nothing to say. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share basically tonight. That's what I wanted to share tonight. Hey y'all, this is to encourage you, y'all. I'm not trying to depress nobody. I'm not trying to make you feel hopeless. Actually, I'm trying to do the opposite. I'm trying to give you some hope, y'all. Don't let these people come steal your hope from you. Don't let nobody steal your hope from you using the Bible. Don't let them do it. They most 9 out of 10 times they probably lying. So I'm going to get out of here. I don't want to stay up too late tonight. It's been a blessing. And I actually been blessed by you all. And I'm going to go back and read the comments because I wasn't really focusing on the comments. You know, maybe somebody had a question or something or whatever. But I'm going to get out of here. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. And may the Ruach and the Shalom of the Most High keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you and give you peace. And I'll see you all tomorrow, Most High willing. Shalom. This is Prophet 6, family prophet to the angel of the church to the Laodiceans in the sunken place. Hashtag sunken place. Shalom.